I'm good enough, I'm smart enough, and doggone it, people like me. So guys, I've been reading a lot about the Navy SEALs recently because they're awesome. But the other day I came across some facts about their training that I found quite fascinating. If you haven't noticed, we're living in quite a volatile world these days, and with the war on terror, there's an increasing demand for special operations forces all over the world. Understanding this, the United States Navy has had to implement certain strategies in an effort to increase the number of SEAL candidates that graduate through their training program without lowering the standards that all would-be frogmen have to attain. In order to do this, researchers set out to identify common traits among the diverse group of people that complete the program. They concluded that the most important trait was something they call mental toughness. Identifying 4 pillars of mental toughness, they began to train candidates in these principles, and they found that pass rates indeed did increase. The 4 pillars were goal setting, positive self-talk, mental visualization, and control of arousal. Not what it sounds like. In my next few videos, I want to break down these big 4 and unlock their hidden potential. Today I want to address positive self-talk. The psychologists call it intrapersonal communication. It's something that we all just do without even noticing that we're doing it. That incessant you that is always rambling on about something in your head. In fact, you're probably having an internal conversation right now, agreeing or disagreeing or commenting on everything I'm saying. More likely, though, you're having an internal dialogue about my clock and how much it's moved since I started this video and how long it's taking me to shoot this. Well, this kind of awesomeness takes a while. Sometimes you can even annoy yourself with your own thoughts. Like that song that's been stuck in your head for days. I came in like a wrecking ball! Or maybe rehashing that argument you had with your buddy the other day. A cold is not caused by being out in the cold. But sometimes it's a little worse than that. Sometimes your self-talk goes sour and it becomes even actively evil. For instance, studies have proven that severely depressed people tend to downward spiral in endless loops of negative self-talk. Ben, I remember you used to talk about this as the tapes that people play over in their mind. Well, that analogy may no longer be relevant because some of the people watching this video don't even know what a tape is. I found one. This is a tape. I'm old. Nevertheless, your point is a good one. We often play back statements and critiques in our mind. Wow, that was such a dumb thing to say. You aren't that smart. Yeah, you. And you know what? You smell bad. People are gonna hate this because you suck. Just stop. Just stop. Go do something you're good at, well, I'm sure you'll think of something. It's no wonder that we have trouble achieving our goals when we are our own biggest discouragers. We hoodwink ourselves and short-circuit our success. I think I used hoodwink right. But there's 2 sides to this self-talk coin. Positive self-talk can have some equally dramatic effects. Data show that positive self-talk correlates to higher performance among athletes, a higher likelihood of risk-taking and commitment among business entrepreneurs, more productivity and greater satisfaction among artists, and higher test scores among students. Basically better at anything that requires your mind, which is like at least 5 things. I've left some links down in the description. Positive self-talk usually goes something like this. Wow, that was a really good point, and may I say very well stated. You are killing this. You know what? You look quite handsome today. But wait a minute, isn't this just smoke and mirrors? I mean, are we just fooling ourselves, just conjuring up some self-esteem in order to deal with the hard things in life? Well, maybe, if it works. But for others of us, maybe there's something deeper going on. Maybe there's a kind of truth that must be laid hold of before it becomes manifested in a person's life. And perhaps positive self-talk works best when it reminds us of this truth. And here's a truth, the implications of which are immeasurable. We are image bearers of God, created to reflect His glory. So think about that one for a while. So you can run and tell that! Guys, I can't even begin to fully imagine our potential if we can grasp this truth. It's something worth reminding ourselves of. Josh, Ben, and anyone else watching, I love you.